Hey there YouTube, it's MountainMan3225. Well, in today's episode, first off, you'll notice I'm wearing a different hat, a Bojangles hat. I just got off of work. I just now had time to sit down and start putting this video together. But anyways, in this episode of John Deere 4105 Adventures, we'll be showing y'all how to replace the tines on a Kubota tiller. As I said in a previous video, yes, we've got some orange on the property. I just, bleed green and yellow, but all of the brands are good. I've got odds and ends, Bush Hogs and Kubota and whatever. But any reference in a negative light that I say towards Kubota or whatever is just in all, it's in fun. I like my John Deere, but I'll make use of any equipment. Heck, I've even been known to run a Mahindra. But anyways, we'll show you how to change the tines on the tiller, and we'll show you the tiller running. I also have a few other odds and ends I'll be working with in this video. Y'all let me know how you like it. So with that, let's get on with the video.
Alrighty folks, well, we pretty much got everything done, but I figured I'd do a quick review on how you take this thing off. Try to get my camera set up where I can see what I'm looking at here, make sure we got you in perfect line. Let's see here, yeah. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the PTO shaft to hold the tiller axle while I break the bolts loose. As I learned yesterday, these things, first you need to spray them with penetrating oil, then you need to use a pull handle because a standard ratchet will not work if this tiller, if your tiller is as old as mine is here. And again, for this particular one, we're using an 11/16, excuse me. I think I said something else yesterday, but it's 11/16. I think I had the thing upside down, and a 19mm wrench. Let me look at that to make sure that's right. Yes. 19mm wrench for the bolt side, 11/16 for the nuts. So we're going to put the wrench down here like so. A little bit tight of an area to work in, but using the closed end of the wrench will work just fine. Actually, I need to put it the other way because we'll be pulling backwards. So we're going to put it like this. And we're going to make sure that shaft hangs up against your support. Now we're going to put the wrench, this pull handle right here. And I'll let y'all watch me change both of these out. As you saw it just come off. It's pretty, this thing has not been messed with probably since it was bought. So we're going to try and hold the wrench. There we go. That was easy enough. Surprisingly, that one actually come off really easy. We're going to go ahead and knock out this other one while we're in here so I ain't got to fool with it. So we'll go ahead and roll this other one up, same way. We'll just go ahead and take them both loose. Just like that. As I said, I sprayed them down with penetrating oil yesterday, so that's why it's coming apart so easy for me. Alright. Now then, I'm going to take the ratchet. No longer need that pull handle. It's all the ratchet, excuse me, and the wrench from here. So we're going to go ahead and take these off. And I'm going to try and mount the camera on the tractor so you can get a view. I'll try and make several frames where you get a view of from the tractor on top side when we start tilling with it. And from the side, in the back. So we'll see what we can do with that. Alright, we'll set the nut and lock washer off to the side. Take the second one off here. Same way. If you can, pressure wash your tiller before you start working with it. Makes things a lot easier. But I just didn't do that. Excuse me, folks. Been dealing with some kind of head cold, virus, something other. If I hadn't shown you, these are the tines compared to this. That's an original Kubota tine. As I said, I believe I said, I don't remember, but if I didn't, this tiller was used to bust chicken house cake before my uncle got it, and then my dad got it from him, and it's been used for gardening ever since, but it's never had a fresh pair of tines put on until today. So you just match your holes up here with your tine, slide your tine back into place, kind of let it rest there. You grab your lock nuts and nuts, excuse me, lock washers and nuts. Sorry folks, just a little slip of the tongue there. Personally, I'd rather have lock nuts on this thing, but this works just fine too. Actually, in all honesty, it probably works better for what it is. I don't know. But the nice thing is you'll notice, don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but when you take your nut off, just put it on the way it come off because it'll go on easier. So I'll go ahead and get all this snugged up, roll around to that other side, knock it out, and then I'll see if we can get it set up, show you how to hook this monster up. Oh man, my nose is stopped up. Anyways, alright, let's put a wrench back on the side here. Make sure we got it. Yeah. Once again, we're going to try to use the, if we can, we're going to use the wrench and the ratchet here, and I'm going to try and snug it up without having to rely on the strength of the PTO shaft, although the PTO shaft does help. Make sure your excuse me, your ratchet is tied on straight on the nut, otherwise you're going to round it out and really hurt yourself. Alright, that one's tight. Now I just back it up just a little bit so I can get the wrench off and not loosen the nut. Alright, flip her on around. I know there's going to be somebody out there that says, oh, you shouldn't bring them down to the pop or something like that, but it works for me. Let's go ahead and roll that around. Oh, I see what the problem is here. It's a wrench. But we still accomplished the same goal. A little easier. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and flip her around and take that last tine off. Yep. Alright. Now, of course, when you get done with this kind of project, make sure you clean your tools up. Now, so they'll be there for you the next time. Sometimes I'm guilty of not doing that, but I try to remember to do it. Alright. That's right, we've already loosened everything up. Alright. Go ahead and put our wrench on this bottom tine. Now we can turn them by hand. This is the last time for this tiller. Kind of a bittersweet moment for me, but this has been a fun project, and I probably am going to do something like this for a while. But that's actually a good thing. And you'll notice this one's kind of froze on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to set all of our stuff out. See if we can rock her loose. There we go. There we go. All right. So we'll just go ahead and pull the, see if we can rock it loose. Of course, this last one has to be the one to give us the fight, but that's all right. I'll lay that bolt off to the side there. All right. Okay, there's only one option I can see to do. I'm gonna grab me a ball peen hammer real quick, and then we'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. As you see, this tine's hung up. So we're gonna take this piece of aluminum stock here and this hammer. We'll just give that bolt a few love taps and see if we can get her out of there. There we go. Now we've got it off. It should. Yeah, we'll run it back in real quick. Put the nut on the end and just pull it back too, I guess. Never mind, it's pretty well back in, I think. And I just dropped the nut. That's the only bad thing about working in a gravel lot is you drop stuff like that. It's kind of hard to find it. There we go, just found it. Buried in the dirt. Alright. Now then, let's go ahead and put our tine on. Also, something else I'll show you here. Make sure you cutting edge here goes the right direction. I was chewing my nails off trying to make sure that happened. Because I was thinking the PTO shaft run one way or the other, you know. Alright. But now we'll just pop this on like so, and that's the last time for the project. Just like that. Alright. Alright. Grab our lock washers and our nuts. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the camera, finish this up, and then we'll get back with you here in just a minute. And I'll show you how to check your gear oil, and we'll hook it up to the tractor.